Okay, we're continuing lesson 6, word problems, and we're looking at example 3. So this is like a break-even problem. Sarah is starting a business in which she will hem pants. Her startup cost to buy a sewing machine is $1,045, and she will use about 50 cents in materials to hem each pair of pants. She will charge $10 for each pair of pants. How many pairs of pants does Sarah need to hem to break even? So that gives us a hint there to let us know what we're trying to find. And so that's our first let statement. We'll let N represent the number of pants Sarah hems. All right, now we have a break-even question, and this is a business situation where Sarah has to spend money, which that would cost Sarah money, but then she also making money, which is called her revenue. So we're going to let C represent the cost, and R represent the revenue. And our first equation, let's do her revenue. So this is what she's going to be making in money. So she is charging $10 for every pair of pants that she hems. So her revenue would be $10 times the number of pants that she hems. Her cost is in materials. It costs her 50 cents for every pair of pants she hems. However, she also bought her sewing machine. So that cost money out of her pocket. We want to find out when Sarah breaks even. And break even happens when her cost equals her revenue. So break even occurs when C equals R. And so that's how I'm going to solve this. This is my equation 1, and this is my equation 2. And what I'm going to do is set them equal to each other. So when R equals C, that's when we know we break even. So I'm going to put 10N equal to 0.5N plus 1,045. All right, and now I'm already set up to go. I can just solve for N. So it'll be 10N minus 0.5N equals 1,045. That's 9.5N equals 1,045. I'll divide both sides by 9.5. And then that will give me the number of pants that she hems. So 1,045 divided by 9.5, and that equals 110 pairs of pants. Okay, and I don't have to sub this in because it is only asking me for how many pairs of pants she needs to break even. So I can go ahead and just answer the question there. So sometimes you don't have to do the second step of substitution or elimination. So therefore, Sarah needs to hem 110 pairs of pants to break even. All right, let's take a look at example 4. So in example 4, Ian owns a small airplane. He pays $50 per hour for flying time and $300 per month for hangar fees at the local airport. If Ian rented the same type of airplane at the local flying club, it would cost him $100 per hour. For how long will Ian have to fly each month so that the cost of renting will be the same as the cost of flying his own plane? So it's asking me here for how long? So that's telling me the number of hours. So how long will he have to fly each month? So let's start with our first step, let statement. Let n represent the number of hours of flying. And they want to know also, they mentioned the other variable is cost. So I'm going to let C represent the cost. So my first equation is the cost at the local airport. And we can see in the first line there, he pays $50 per hour, $50 per hour for flying time and $300 a month. Now we're looking at how long will Ian have to fly each month. So in 1 month, he pays $300 once, plus he'll pay the $50 every hour he flies. If we continue reading, it says if Ian rented the same type of airplane at the local flying club, it only cost him $100 per hour. So that cost is $100 per hour. We want to know how many hours will it take for the cost to be the same. So we're going to just set these C's equal to each other to find the number of hours. So we'll sub, if we think of it as substitution, I'm subbing 1 into 2. They're already isolated, so I'm going to take my 100 hours and I'm going to put it where this C is. So it'll be 100 H equals 300 plus 50 H. And I just want to go back to the question we did up here. We essentially did the same thing, where I took 10n and I put it where C is. But it's a little bit different because I have different variables. And the reason we can set it equal in break 3 is because the break even occurs when they equal each other. All right, let's come back down here. So we're going to go ahead and solve. So I will bring the 50H to the other side. That equals 300. 100 minus 50 is 50H equals 300, and then we'll divide by 50. So H will equal 6 hours. And again, it doesn't ask for any other information except for how long we have to fly each month. So we have our answer. We can write our therefore. Therefore, he will have to fly 6 hours. Let me just read the question, make sure I answer it correctly. He'll have to fly 6 hours a month for the cost to be the same. All right, so that gives you 4 examples. You have questions to practice, and hopefully that has helped you know how to set up the word problems. Have a great day.